By now, you should have heard a lot of stories of people getting healed from ulcerative colitis. So you say, let me listen to their stories. One thing that you find in common is that diet has helped them get better. So you hear kefir, you hear cabbage juice, you hear carrot juice with celery, you hear fruit, you hear fasting, you hear other things. And you said, okay, so let me try. Let me try and do those things. It doesn't sound that complicated. So you're telling me that if I only fast or if I have kefir or if I make myself juices. So that means that I am going to get better. And well, I'm gonna give it a try. So you give it a try, but what happens is that you find yourself in a situation that your colitis gets worse. Okay, so you're eating these diets and then you start going to the bathroom more often. Okay, you're feeling weaker and weaker, and you said, hold on. And then you go back to the video, you go back to re-watch those videos, and you said, let me maybe I missed something. And you're like, no, I did not miss anything. What happens is that these stories that you're listening to, these stories that you're watching, they are not telling you the entire version of the story. So how can you make your diet, yes, your food diet, work? Okay, so if you would like to hear more about this, then this video is for you. Let's get to the point. Let's get to the point. So why is not your diet working? That's the main question here. Why is the diet, the food that you're eating, not working? Why is your body rejecting and making it feel worse than before? It's because diet is not going to heal your body if you are not mentally prepared. Okay? What do I mean by mentally prepared? We are not just flesh. Okay? We are human beings, but we are not just flesh. If we were flesh, then you just feed the body with food and we get better. But we are also a mind body, the mind, which is the soul. And also, we are a spirit. I want you to understand this concept, because if you understand this concept, what I am talking to you about. So, do you understand what I mean when I say mind, spirit, and your flesh? Okay, so if you do not understand this concept, I want you to do more research on this. I want you also to keep in mind when you come across this mind power and your soul and your spirit, you might find different type of information. Okay, but remember, the information I am talking to you today, it's related to this awesome book. Okay, the Bible. This book is going to be very straight to the point. Is going to give you precise information about the soul, your body, and the spirit. There is something that I have talked to you about in previous videos. Okay, when I talk about the internal, okay, the internal things that you can do and the external things that you can do. Okay, so the external things are much easier to do because it doesn't really require a huge sacrifice on your part. Okay, because external, go to the store, buy something, cook it, or buy something, blend it, or buy something, put a capsule in your mouth, drink it. The internal things are more difficult because you have to apply change. When I say change, I am talking about change of mind, change of attitude, change of how you feel about other people that have hurt you in the past. I am pretty sure that you right now have some unfinished business. That's why I emphasize a lot the point here of forgiveness, thankfulness, where you, okay, so you see what's going on and you begin to be thankful about what's going on. God, Thank you for the things that are happening. And please, you begin asking God to heal your body. And you begin to believe what the Bible says about believing. Because the Bible teaches a lot of things about believing. Let me tell you a story that actually is going to help you understand what I am talking about. When I got ill, when the doctor told me you're gonna have this disease for the rest of your life. So I go home, I cry, I I get upset. My dad told me many times the story that when he was younger, he suffered from epilepsy. He learned to give thanks. He began to notice that the change was not external but internal. He began to read the Bible, he began to pray, he began to be more thankful. So he told me, Jonathan, be thankful. This is happening for a reason. You're gonna get better. Pray a lot, do anything that you have to do to get better. So I am going to put it in the simplest form that you can understand what I'm talking about here. Anything that is making you cry, anything that is making you sad, anything that is making you anxious, anything that is making you upset, anything that is just making you pull your hair, okay? Anything that doesn't let you sleep, anything that doesn't make your life flow in a nice, smooth way, then say, let me look into this. Let me look into this and see if by doing so, I can I can be happier. Okay, one thing that I really wanted as a UC patient is to find the perfect diet. But I realized that there is not a diet that was going to heal me first. Okay, so remember, I needed to change my heart, my mind first. Then food diet was going to work with me as an option to heal my body. Why did not I believe my dad's story about the way he healed himself? Lack of understanding. So because I did not understand what my dad was talking about. He was telling me to be thankful, to pray, to wait, to develop these qualities. I had no clue what my dad was asking me to do. I think that will be the simplest answer. That's why I did not listen to my dad. If you can understand this Bible verse, then you will understand what I am talking about here. Okay. Seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Seek first his kingdom. Seek first healing of your mind, of your heart. In other words, is basically having faith. Okay, what is faith? Faith is basically believing something that you don't see. Faith is to believe something that you don't see. It's to believe something that you want, but you don't see it. So faith in God. Faith in your creator, because you have a maker. You did not come to this earth randomly. You didn't come to this planet randomly. You have a maker, so you have to connect with that maker. Number two, love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you are in big trouble, man. You are in big trouble. Love yourself. Love yourself, whoever you are, however you are. Love yourself. And if you don't like something about you, and it is possible to change that one thing that you don't like, then change it. But try not to give yourself excuses that you cannot do something. Don't agree with you that something is impossible. Find ways to make it possible. Number three, family. Make sure that your family relationships are doing great. If you're able to make your family relationships the best thing ever, then you're going to be in good shape. So make sure that you're in good standing with your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your uncle, anybody in your family, your grandmom, anybody. And the last one, relationships, which is is outside the family. Neighbor, your friend, your classmates, your co-workers. You have good relationships from the past, relationships from today. Don't forget, okay, don't forget that I do help people buy and sell houses. So if you know someone who is selling or buying a house, you need to let me know. Let me know. There is a link in the description below to my Facebook page. So click on the link and go check out my Facebook page, and you can send me a message and let me know, hey Jonathan, I live in this location and I am looking to sell or buy a house. And I will get in touch with you immediately. Give me likes. Also subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. I love you guys. It's been a pleasure this morning. You take care. Hasta la vista. Bye bye.